Season 5 for Call of Duty Vanguard is right around the corner, and that means we should start to get some information about this new Egypt map that we have coming to Vanguard Zombies. Now, I have a wish list of things I just really want to see in this new Egypt map from Vanguard Zombies. Some like gameplay mechanics, and just some things I want to see on the map itself. And I think we have to start off with just seeing the Great Pyramids and being able to go into the pyramids and explore them. I think that would be such a fun thing to do inside of Vanguard Zombies, and I feel like players have been asking about this for a really long time from Zombies, and it just hasn't happened. Obviously, we went to Egypt inside of Terra Maldicta, but I mean, you know, there were like no pyramids there. And Egypt itself has just been a long-awaited map from Call of Duty Zombies fans and probably developers as a whole, and I'm sure they've wanted to do this plenty of times, they just never had the right time to do it. But this is the first time we know we're going to Egypt and we have no idea what's happening. The second item on my wish list has to do with gameplay, and I am begging, absolutely begging, Call of Duty and Sledgehammer and Treyarch to make it so the perks don't cost so damn much. I don't want to have to go into game every single time and spend, well, what did we calculate it out to be, like 75,000 points on all the perks? It just is so insane how much points you have to spend on all of this to upgrade them to tier 4. That was the best part about Cold War Zombies, is once you finished upgrading them, you had them upgraded forever. You don't have to spend points to upgrade them again. And that kind of takes us into number 3 here. I would love to see a new perk. It's going to be kind of interesting to see if they decide to add any new perks, or if they're just like, nah, heck that, we ain't doing that. Because I would love to see a perk that either A, lets us carry more covenants, so maybe we can carry like, what, 4 or 5 covenants instead of just the normal 3, and B, I want to see a perk that just like cuts the price of everything in half, or at least cuts the price of other perks in half. Does that make sense? It basically makes it so we don't have to spend so much, or maybe we get the one that gives us a bunch of covenants, and then one of those covenants makes it so things are cheaper. Does that make sense to anybody? No? I don't know. Obviously, we're going to be getting a round-based map for Egypt. They saw how well Shino Numa did after the events of Darren Fong and Terra Maldicta. They're not going to go back to objective-based. They really screwed the pooch with that, and I think they know it at this point. The fourth thing that I want to see is a brand new wonder weapon, one that we haven't seen before. Obviously, we had the Wonder Waff inside of Shino Numa, which we've seen 1,000 times. And back on Terra Maldicta, we technically got a wonder weapon, but it was the shield, and it was really bad. I want to see a brand new, never before seen wonder weapon that has some very strong Egyptian vibes to it. Maybe like, I don't know, some sort of like scarab thing that we could use to shoot lasers. I don't know. I really don't. But I think it would be super cool to get an Egyptian themed wonder weapon, kind of like the Scorpion that we had in 9 in Black Ops 4. I think the Death of Orion was one of the coolest wonder weapons we have ever had, and something similar to that with an Egyptian vibe to it would be so fun. I wouldn't hate it if they brought the Crystal Axe back into play. We know that the Crystal Axe came from this time period, and Gabriel Kraft is the one who helped create the Crystal Axe, so maybe we could see the Crystal Axe, but I don't know. I'd rather have like a brand new wonder weapon, or maybe we get 2. We get the Crystal Axe and we get some sort of new wonder weapon. That'd be super cool. Number 5 on my list, I really want to see some more side Easter eggs. I think Shino Numa did a good job with a lot of their side Easter eggs, but none of them particularly make me want to do them again. Like if I was to do the bunny Easter egg, that's not a side Easter egg that I'm going to want to. Like, you remember going into like D Machina, how every single game you would go and do the coffin dance Easter egg, and there is not a single Easter egg in this game except for maybe the rampage inducer on Shino Numa just so the rounds go faster, that I would want to do every time I boot up the game. So something that has a little bit more pizzazz to it, like a coffin dance Easter egg, or like the bunny disco Easter egg we had in Mauer, something that will give us a little bit more excitement, would be really cool to have added to this game. Number 6 on my list is going to be a good way to grind out camos for Dark Ether. Shino Numa was a really good step in the right direction. Obviously, camo grinding is way easier now than it was at the start of this game, but I want it to be even better. I want us to have an even more fun way to do it, like adding the ammo mods back into, you know, the pack-a-punch machine would definitely help. But I'm talking maybe we get some extra Stormkriegers in every once in a while, or there's a better way to spawn in a bunch of Stormkriegers than actually having to go through the Easter egg. Just simple things like that that make it way easier to grind out these camos. Again, Shino Numa did great by having the Easter egg show us how we can go through and get some Stormkriegers, as well as get all the Boom Shriers, but I just want something a little bit more than that. And there are a lot of things that I would love to see with Egypt, but everything we've heard about Egypt so far has nothing to do with that. I have that linked on the screen right now. I hope you guys have a great Easter day, and I'll see you soon.